Hi, my name is Dinyeko Simphiwe Mariane, and I am a student at the University of Johannesburg. So, what landed me here was that I had a tension headache, but it was really severe. Like, it was for about 3 weeks, and it was continuous, and it wasn't stopping, and it was during exam period, so I couldn't study, I couldn't do anything. All I could do was literally just lay on my bed. But like when you have a headache, you're thinking, oh, I just need aspirin, or I haven't eaten, or I haven't slept enough. So I remember the first day I had it, it was a Saturday in the evening. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's because I was from a noisy place and stuff like that. And then on the Sunday, when I got into a car, because I was on my way to a funeral, I was like, oh my gosh, there the headache starts again. But it actually just started getting worse and worse and worse. And the day I was writing, I think it was a Tuesday, I went and wrote my exam, but the day before, it was just me trying to find the medication that works. So I'm buying Miprodol, I'm getting aspirins and Disprings and all sorts of funny things to try and make this headache go away, but they don't work. So then I decided, okay, maybe I need to see a doctor. So I went to my GP, and they told me I've got, my sinuses are inflated or something like that. So I take all the medication, but it literally does nothing for this headache that is continuous. It doesn't take it away. All the medication did was make me sleep. That's all that happened. Until this one day where the headache just got so bad, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. I was just laying there on the bed the whole day. And then they had to call the ambulance, and then they had to take me to hospital. Then I got to the hospital, and the doctors were like, it's just a headache. So it's a headache, it will go away. And they gave me pills again, and pills that make me sleep, and injections and all sorts of funny things. And after, I remember my family had to pick me up and I had to go home. So after that day, I went to the doctor, the hospital. The next day I was still worse and nothing was happening, and I thought I was gonna die. I was like, okay guys, this is the end. And then I remembered, because I've seen a sign about the headache clinic like on my way to Rosebank and everything. So I was like, no, let's call this place and see what happens. And I came to the headache clinic for the first time. I got the emergency injection, and the headache was literally just gone. All of it was gone, and it was like, okay, what just happened? But because they say it's temporary, it only lasts 12 hours. Then when I went back home, I had to do whatever I could do best. But then after the emergency injection was gone, I don't know what happened. I think maybe because I was also still drinking the pills from the hospital, I started swelling like bad. So my whole face was swollen, my tongue was swollen. Had to go back to the hospital, and they were telling me that no, you need to see, we need to take a MRI or a CAT scan of your brain, and then we need to check what's going on. And then I was like, okay, maybe they'll find out what's really going on with these headaches. And then they did that, and then they were like, oh, they don't see anything, so all they can do is just send me home. They didn't try to find out what else could have caused the headaches. And then, okay, fine, because the next appointment I had with the headache clinic was on Monday, and I needed help like that Friday. So okay, we decided to grin and bear with the headache. So eventually when it came back to the headache clinic, they did the whole scan. I found out what the cause is, and throughout the treatment, like even the way, like when I was going to physio, the points that she was touching on my shoulders and my neck, I could actually feel it on my head, that's exactly where the headache is coming from. And I just thought that was wonderful, because they actually search and find out the real cause. They don't just give up on you halfway through everything, and I just thought that was wonderful. So my headaches have been better ever since I've gotten the treatment, because from then on, you prescribed a Maltex for me. I used one of those, and it's been working well. I have my PMA, it's also been working miracles, and the gel that relaxes your muscles is just so awesome. Wow, it's just amazing. I'm very happy.